Coming up tonight on Blitz, it's week 1 of the high school football season, and we've got everything you need this Friday night. Like the battle for the Golden Chicken, Forest and Morton tangled down in Scott County. Plus, Northwest Rankin paid a visit to Madison County. Could the Cougars take down the Mavs on the road? And Callaway versus Ridgeland. 2 new head coaches, only 1 winner. That's our Sonic game of the week. Corners on an island, folks. Coach just called in the Blitz. Live from the 16 WAPT studios, it's Friday night, and this is Blitz 16.
No need to see me right now. Straight to what you really tune in for, the highlights. To the jungle we go, where Madison Central hosted Meridian Wildcats, looking to avenge last year's upset at the hands of the Jags. First quarter, Jack Walker goes to work, buys some time to find an open Miles Hobson, and that would move the sticks, but the drive would stall. Later in the first, Meridian goes to the air. Eddie Brown puts this one on the money to hit his receiver in stride, and check out the wheels on that kid. Oh, he got caught. You can't do that. Well, they made it to the goal line. Wildcats in business. Jags would bend but not break. Meridian went for it on 4th and goal a few plays later, but they get stuffed at the 1-yard line. Turnover on downs. Then Jack Walker would put a drive together. How about this dime? Great concentration, too, by Hunter Blaylock. Guy has those hands. But can Darius Green reads Walker's eyes a few plays later? Pick for number 6, Braden Boykin. He would make the touchdown-saving tackle. Not much offense in this one early on. Only points scored in the first half. A field goal by, yes, a lady, Kelly Bator. 3-0 at intermission. This one needed overtime to be settled. Jags stormed back to win it late, 13-10. Welcome, folks. You are dialed into the most comprehensive Friday night football show in the Magnolia State. Welcome into week 1 of Blitz 16, brought to you by Bank Plus. Thanks for hanging out with us, where you're always encouraged to smile. Hi, I am Josh Jackson.
And I'm Marcus Hunter. Tonight, our Sonic game of the week takes us to Ridgeland. Callaway Chargers and first-year head coach Darius Brown made the short trek north to face the new-look Titans with a new head coach of their own. Micah Fleet has us covered from our Sonic game of the week.
Josh, last year's game between Callaway and Ridgeland ended with a 6-0 Chargers win, but this one was action-packed from the start.
Quick scores from Ridgeland's Jaquel Heyman and Callaway's LaKenneth Thompson lead the Titans up 7-6. But then it's showtime. Titans sophomore quarterback Cam Mayberry tosses a bomb to junior wideout A.J. Stevens. Halftime, Titans up 14-13. After the break, Heyman decides he isn't done yet. Comes back for another score to put the Titans in control. The Chargers' Thompson would not be denied. 2 long scores on the same play would put Callaway up by 7. Ridgeland's night ends in the hands of Chargers defensive back Malik Heath. Final score, Bolts 27, Titans 20.
I didn't have the game that I wanted, but at the same time, it felt great because I did it for my coach. He asked me to go out there and finish the game for him, so I had to finish the game.
And I know it's an overused cliche, but I'm so proud of those kids over there in Orange, because a year ago we would have gave up. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not about me. It wasn't a play I called. It's about my assistant coaches putting our players in the best position. And like I said all week long leading up to this, we will work and play our brand of football.
The Chargers leave this one 1-0. Up next for them, a home game against Provine. As for the Titans, well, they'll look to rebound on the road next week at Clinton. But for now, we're in Ridgeland. Micah Fleet, 16 WAPT Sports.
All right, again, that final 27-10. Callaway getting the victory in this one, 27-20, that is, over Ridgeland. Ridgeland picks up, gets lost, and Callaway gets their first win of the season under their new head coach, Coach Brown. All right, keeping it moving now. Jackson Prep is good, like 4-time MAIS championships in a row good, and they have been dominant during the last few years. Undefeated seasons. They had an undefeated season the past 2 years, and the last 2 years, only 2 teams came to within 10 points of defeating the Patriots. One of them, Oak Forest Academy, and they had to play that team tonight. So let's get you to the highlights, and we're going to pick this one up at the end of the first quarter. Yellow Jackets would tie things up with this strike from Judge Garden, connecting with Carter Blanchard for the 37-yard touchdown. Under 2 minutes to go on the clock, and the Patriots, they're going to use their quarterback. We talked about this guy a lot last year. We're talking about him now. Chance Lovertich, yeah, he drops in the down 53 yards to Peyton Greenwood. That closes out the half. On to the second quarter from the 32-yard line. Sophomore Jerry and Ely. He's going to get the pitch from Lovertich, and he bounces outside. And then look, this kid was awesome last year, and starting off the year, awesome again. That puts Prep up 21-14. The Yellow Jackets wouldn't lay down. Kank McPherson would take the handoff, cut back left, and gets into the end zone for the touchdown. And 41-28 would be the score in this one, as Jackson Prep gets the victory, opening up the season with a 1-0 record. All right, staying in the capital city, how about a little JPS class? Yeah, let's hear it for Blitz 16, ladies. Provine and Forest Hill, and it was a wet and nasty game out there at South Jackson Field. At the beginning of this one, you see the fumble right there on the pitch play from the quarterback, Patrick Johnson, to Janormus Harmon. And then the very next play, the quarterback can't hold on to that snap, and he drops it. But guess what? Forest Hill's Rico Johnson is there and says, nah, bro, you're not going to pick up any yards. And the defense was tough. The band was tough. And check out this play right here, though. A few drives later, and that is going to be some offense for Provine, picking up a nice 20-yard gain. And a little bit later, another big run. This time it is the quarterback on the quarterback keeper, Joshua Liddell. He takes off running, gains nearly 30 yards for the drive, but stalled after a fumble by the quarterback. The field was nasty out there, folks. The ball was falling all over the place. Not a lot of offense in this one, but Forest Hill gets the win, 13-4.
Yeah, feed me. I want some more. I'm hungry, folks. Let's leave Jacktown and head down I-20 west to Vicksburg. Why, you might ask? Well, duh. Annual red carpet bowl, folks. Josh Morgan and his Vikings taking on the Oak Grove Warriors. Warren Central opening drive. Jesse Wilson takes the quarterback keeper, and he will cough up the ball down inside of the 5-yard line. And Oak Grove's Ryan Sullivan, he's going to make the recovery there. All right, on Oak Grove's first possession, Max Crawford will drop back to pass, but he is sacked in the end zone for the safety. Warren Central up 2-0. All right, after the free kick, Warren Central's Jesse Wilson will hand the ball off to DeMarcus Jones, and he will take it 40 yards for the touchdown. Warren Central up 8-0. And later in the first, Warren Central's Jesse Wilson, he's good. He's on the Blitz 16, the one-to-watch list. He'll drop back and find his man, DeMarcus Jones. 30-yard pitch and catch for the touchdown. Warren Central up 15-0. And that final, 29-3, Warren Central picks up the win. All right, it's late, but you're not tired. Well, maybe you are. If that's the case, we've got a sleeper package for you. However, it's intended to keep you awake. Ashley Shamini, explain what I mean.
Deja vu for both the Mavericks and Cougars in tonight's season opener as Germantown played host Northwest Rankin. Now, this is a repeat of last year's season opener where the Cougars came out on top, but it is a new year, a new season, and new teams. And tonight's game could be for anyone's squad.
Northwest Rankin starts it out early on. In the first, just under the 10-minute mark, quarterback Braden Smith gets the snap, finds the open, and breaks through. Smith is off to the races, outrunning his opponent to the end zone for a Cougar touchdown. PAT is good. Northwest Rankin leads it 7-0. Fast forward to the second, down at the 15, and Carson Banks for Northwest gets the handoff, works his way around the defense, finally getting tackled at the 5. This play eventually setting up another score for the Cougars. And finally, Mavs try to make something happen, down 14-0. A butchered snap to Tondre Green turns out in his favor. He recovers, spins off a Cougar, jukes out another as he tiptoes down the sideline, gaining good yardage on the play.
And folks, the final score tonight, Northwest Rankin gets that W in the end. That final score, 34-7. Now it's time. Let's get to our new segment, Anatomy of the Play. We're going to take a look at that first play from Germantown and Northwest Rankin one more time in slow motion. However, we have Cougar quarterback Braden Smith gets this